In a bustling town at the edge of a vast forest, there lived a wealthy merchant named Vikram. He owned large estates, a fleet of caravans, and countless treasures from distant lands. People admired him, and he enjoyed the comforts of luxury, yet despite his riches, Vikram often felt a gnawing emptiness. No matter how many new possessions he acquired, or how many grand feasts he hosted, a quiet dissatisfaction always lingered in his heart. One day, a wandering sage named Krishna arrived in the town. Hearing of Vikram's wealth and unrest, the townspeople urged the merchant to seek the sage's guidance. Hesitant at first, Vikram agreed to meet Krishna in his opulent mansion. "Vikram, you have amassed much wealth, yet your heart feels restless. Tell me, what is it that you truly desire?" Krishna asked gently. Vikram thought for a moment and said, "I desire peace, happiness, and fulfillment. Yet, the more I possess, the more I crave. I feel trapped by my own wealth." Krishna smiled knowingly and led Vikram to a balcony overlooking the town. "Look at the river flowing below," Krishna said. "Does it carry water for itself, or does it give freely to the fields, the forests, and the people who depend on it?" Vikram pondered. "It gives freely. It never clings to the water it carries." "Exactly," Krishna said. "Life is like this river. Material possessions are like the water, they flow through us. To cling to them excessively is to block the natural flow of life. Detachment does not mean abandoning the world, it means using what you have wisely, without letting it control your heart." Krishna then suggested an experiment. He asked Vikram to spend the next month helping people in need, giving food to the hungry, clothing to the poor, and guidance to those seeking knowledge. Vikram was hesitant, thinking of what he might lose, but he agreed. Over the next weeks, something miraculous began to happen. With every act of giving, the tight knot of desire in Vikram's heart loosened. He still enjoyed his luxuries, but he no longer felt trapped by them. The joy of helping others, of being useful and compassionate, brought him a peace that no gold or treasure ever had. One evening, as Vikram sat by the river with Krishna, he realized the truth of the sage's words: detachment is not rejection of the world, it is freedom from bondage. When possessions and desires no longer dictate your happiness, you are truly free. The heart that gives and lives without clinging experiences contentment beyond measure. Vikram began to live differently. He maintained his wealth, but it became a tool for good rather than a source of obsession. He invested in schools, hospitals, and shelters. He hosted celebrations, but now with the intent of sharing joy rather than showing status. His mind was calm, his spirit light, and his heart filled with genuine satisfaction. The townspeople noticed a remarkable transformation. Vikram, once restless and anxious despite his riches, now radiated peace and contentment. He had become a living example of Krishna's teaching in the Bhagavad Gita: live in the world, but do not be enslaved by material desires. True freedom comes from detachment and mindful use of wealth. Years later, when children asked Vikram the secret of his happiness, he would tell them, "Wealth is like a river's water. It can nourish life if shared, but it must not be hoarded. Detach from what you cannot take with you, and let your heart be free. That is where true joy resides." And so, Vikram's story became a guiding light in the town, a testament that while living in the world, one can enjoy comforts without becoming a slave to them, and that detachment from materialism leads to inner freedom and lasting peace. This story demonstrates Krishna's teaching in action: enjoy worldly possessions without clinging. Use resources for the welfare of others. Find joy in giving rather than hoarding. True freedom comes when the heart is not controlled by material desires. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos.